Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khair for tuning in to another episode of Hussein TV. I am your host and coach Hussein Muhammad, working to help you achieve everlasting success, not only in this life but also in the hereafter. And in today's episode is early in the morning, but I wanted to, inshallah, send just a few motivational messages towards you by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you could go through the struggle and go through the grind, so that you may be able to, inshallah, get some wins amongst the many losses that we encounter on a daily basis. And in today's episode, what I wanted to talk about is shifting your focus. Shifting your focus is very, very important. Being dynamic with your focus, having that ability to have, a dynamic focus is something that's very, very important and critical, not only to your success in this life, but also in the hereafter. And what I mean by that is when you have a certain goals, when you have certain dreams, and you have certain results to produce, you work towards achieving those, and sometimes you get tunnel vision and you focus on one area of your life at the cost of the many other areas of your life. So that's what I wanted to kind of shed light on. Maybe you have a tunnel vision on tunnel focus and tunnel vision on one area of your life, like I have in many instances. And I'm trying to work on having a dynamic focus and a dynamic vision where I know the complete areas of my life that I'm working on and working towards. And, at the same time, having the ability to do deep work and focused work that I could dig a little deeper in the many areas of life. There's definitely a lot to catch up on, and I'm not working and focused on so much on creating content, because I still have to grind, I still have to work, I still have to take care of family, I still have to go to the masjid and pray and do so many things. So before I prioritize recording and then doing work. So right now I'm prioritizing my work and worship and work, and then doing the content. And that's been a healthy shift for me, because now I'm not stressed out about doing so much of the content. And then on top of that, I mentioned that I'll be focusing on money a lot, and I'll be focused on freedom and wealth, because it's the essence of what's causing majority of our main problems and challenges. And then, the other three categories of life, which is the self, the family, and the ummah. In those four areas of life, that is the ultimate wheel that we have to have dynamic focus on, and ability to make sure that we're working towards achieving the level of success that we want to achieve, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I know the video quality is not good, and I'm sure the sound quality might not be good, but I just wanted to get something out there so it can motivate people, because there are the supporters that always give me positive vibes, in terms of, encouraging me and motivating me to produce more content, more valuable content that I'm working towards. And I see how hard they're hustling. And they say they look forward to these videos, and those are the individuals that I make it for. So, keep working, keep pushing. I know some of you guys are looking to get married, save a couple of money, to be able to do that. And I've met one of my friends in one of the masjids, and he was just laser focused. He's, mashallah, a very brilliant and intense young individual who's working to get married soon. So I wish you a lot of barakah in your pursuit and your end goal, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, as individuals, the quality of our thinking is the quality of our lives. And I'm starting to notice throughout all the audio books that I'm listening to, and all the summaries and the physical books that I rarely get time to read, the main theme that I'm figuring out, particularly in the Quran and Sunnah as well, that the way that you think is very, very important. Someone talked to me about husnul dhan and su'u dhan, and I've noticed my default thought is negative, and it's very, very hard to change it to become a positive, to change it to a positive thoughts. And I ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows us to be able to have positive thoughts and dynamic focus and vision. This is your host and coach, Hussein Mahmoud, signing off, Hussein TV. And I say, work towards achieving success in this life and